Hi ho, wee way. I'm back. I sound a little rough. I'll probably be coughing a bunch. But I'm feeling better. At least enough to do a little bit of a stream. So thanks everybody for worrying about me. Hopefully back for the rest of October to finish out strong. Can't believe I broke the streak, but I was so out. I was so out. Yesterday, all I did was lay in bed. I ate a banana and some chicken noodle soup, and I slept the whole day. Sorry, this is anti ASMR, but I want to get some stories done. I want to hang out with y'all. I want to keep another streak going. What's up, sure? Hi ho, wee way. Let's get a poll up. Let's get a poll going for this next story. There you go. Polls up. Whatever story you want. Sorry, I'm going to be coughing a lot during the stream. I have updated Esmeralda AI too. I'm bummed I didn't get to show that off yet, but she has a. I'm not sure if it's creepier mouth, but it looks more animated. So I can't wait to show that off. I gotta stop smoking bed bananas. Yeah, they're so damn good though. Oh, split choice. Thank you, Misha. I actually did lose my sense of taste today, so I'm getting a COVID test tomorrow. I might have COVID, so that would be a big bummer. And right before I was about to get my booster. All right. It looks like it's a tie between Space Ghost and Brother Gregory. And Brother Gregory is the older prompt, so Brother Gregory wins. Thank you, Brother Gregory. This is a prompt from Biz. You are Brother Gregory, a 14th century monk serving in a small parish in rural Scotland. For the last 3 days, you and your two fellow monks have been hearing the strange cackling noises in the night that stop suddenly outside the main door. One night, you hear nothing and settle down to bed where you see some dark liquid trickle underneath your door. Oh.
You get up in the morning, but there is no sign of any damage or anything unusual on the floor. The next day you hear more laughter coming from nowhere at all, this time accompanied by weird music.
Oh.
Like a harp with broken strings and singing voices.
Very specific noises. Maybe it's all in our head. You listen intently and write down the lyrics. You can make out. The song.
I was walking through the wood. I heard such sounds as never were before. Your head starts to hurt so badly it feels like someone's sitting on your chest. You stagger into church where they tell you that yes indeed, these songs are from Satan himself, who has somehow
who has somehow gotten inside the monastery and is
trying to lure people away from God.
Whoa!
They give you holy water which burns your skin horribly.
Ow!
A few nights later, you again hear the laughing in the night, but this time there is an odd smell hanging over everything, rotting meat maybe.
Okay. A far cry from choir practice. It's Satan himself singing around the church trying to get people. I mean, I don't know what kind of people you're going to maybe like some alternative music fans. A broken harp and singing voices. And some very vague walking through the forest lyrics. But it seems like we're a demon too. The holy water burns our skin. Maybe that's just a trick they do. They just fill it up with like acidic things and they go, oh, it's burning you. You must have sins that you haven't atoned for. But meanwhile, it just burns everybody. It's a way to keep the church's grip under you. So maybe Satan is the cool guy. That's what I'm saying. You go outside to investigate. And the smell and the sound gets louder and louder and smellier until you are face to face with Satan himself, jamming in the forest.
He looks like a tall thin man with black hair and eyes staring right back at you with evil intent. His clothes appear to be made out of decaying flesh and he stinks like something dead.
Cool.
He laughs at you with his mouth full of sharp teeth and then just vanishes without saying another word.
I wanted tickets to your show. Who knew Jason was a Satanist? He just says Satan is cool. I'm just saying, in this story, it seems like the church is a little bit devious. And Jesus is, or Satan is in the band, so I'm with an entertainer more than I am a man of the clergy. You look around and notice Satan has left something behind. It appears to be a musical instrument.
A harp with only one string remaining attached to the body of the harp.
Interesting.
The other end dangles limply from its peg and seems to have caught in the branches of a tree. You grab hold of the harp and pull it free, noticing that the fleshy strings have torn apart, leaving
fleshy, ugh.
The metal frame exposed. You try strumming the harp and find that the single string vibrates slightly in your hand. The following morning, you hear the same laughter coming from nowhere at all and the song begins once more. I was walking through the wood. I heard such sounds as...
Hey, anime, yeah, I'm feeling better. Thank you for thinking about me.
Never were before. You can't help but feel guilty about what happened last night and you decide to take the harp with you to church for safekeeping.
Oh, you brought the
When you
satanic
arrive,
instrument into
the
the
others
church?
ask if you found Anything strange or suspicious in the woods?
Well, I found this flesh-covered harp that I brought right into church. Jason, an evil demon disguised as a birthday-hating Twitch streamer named Jason, tells you that the harp has special powers.
Anyone who touches it will fall asleep and forget everything that happened while they slept.
Uh-oh.
If you don't want to sleep, then you must play the harp and make sure that you always keep it close to you.
That's an interesting monkey paw situation. It's the best harp in the world, but you can't stop playing it or else someone's gonna do something to you while you sleep and you're not gonna know about it. What's up, Biz? You play the harp. And having never played an instrument before, you are impressed with how it sounds. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess it's not as nefarious as I thought. You play the harp and having never played the instrument before. You play the harp and it sounds like ass. Let's go that route. You play the harp and it sounds like ass.
The melody is horrible and you begin to wonder why it was given to you in the first place. Then you notice that you are getting tired and start to nod off. As you do so, you lose control of the strings and the harp falls to the ground.
That makes it even more. You play the harp with the one string, exactly. Ding, 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 ding. That makes it more interesting, because now if we want to stay awake, we have to play this ass-sounding harp, which is not going to make us a lot of friends, but it's going to keep us awake. I presume that you don't have to sleep if you keep playing the music. When you wake up, you realize that once you start playing the harp, you have to keep playing to stay awake. Satan appears in your room and says, "Holy shit, you're terrible. I thought you were my next prodigy."
You are horrified because now you know that the harp is evil and you must destroy it immediately.
Yeah, it's not my poor music skills that's to blame. It's the harp. It's the harp. It's an evil harp. You go outside and look for the harp, but it has vanished. However, Satan reappears and says, "Well done." Interesting. Also, I think we gotta change. Oh, shit.
You've destroyed my favorite toy. Now you will have to join me in hell.
Oh, come on. I can't win at all in this situation.
Satan then disappears once more and leaves you alone in the forest. You walk home feeling very confused. On the way, you pass a village and you see a bunch of women gathered around a well.
"Hey, ladies. I don't have a demonic harp anymore." And they were like, "What? We didn't even ask." I thought you might like to know I kind of defeated Satan. He might take me back to hell at any moment, but if that is that appealing to anybody? The well to hell. Oh yeah, there you go. You know, this is the well to hell. You've never seen it before, but the women try to lure you in. You try to resist and come up with an impromptu song. Oh yeah, you're gonna use your siren's magic on me? Well, here's my song. La 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 la.
Oh no. Please don't let me go to hell. I'm not ready yet. I need some time to think about it. However, they continue to beg you to go to hell.
Now this is just like a sad, hey, what's up, Red? They try to lure you in with free harp lessons. Yeah, they're like, we can help you. I guess. You continue to sing. Yeah. Ding 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 ding.
Please don't send me to hell. I'll be good from now on. I promise I won't sin anymore. I just need some time to think about it. You realize that you are starting to feel sleepy and the women become more persistent.
Oh no, regular sleepy. You remember back in your college days. You remember back in your monk days. Monk monastery days. You remember back in grade school. You used to kill at karaoke. And so you break out a cover of
Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
Hell yeah.
You finish singing and you are completely exhausted. The women leave and you fall asleep. The next day, you get up and the harp is gone.
Woo! I didn't realize it had reappeared, but thank God the harp is gone again. In place of the harp, you notice Cory from AiPD's favorite t-shirt.
This shirt makes my nipples hard.
There's a little timer on it, Red. It'll cool off in like 3 minutes. Hi, Phil. This shirt makes my nipples hard.
You laugh and put the shirt on.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is a pretty good one.
You return to the village and see the women still there. They tell you that you are now their slave and you will be forced to work them until you die.
See, you stopped singing for 2 seconds. Phil is one of my cats. Phil and Roger. If you hear a cat meowing, it's probably Phil because he's the loud one.
You agree and you are dragged into the forest.
I mean, I don't think you could disagree.
You find yourself walking down a dirt path. There are a lot of trees here and you can barely see the sun. You follow the women until you reach a large wooden house.
No. Not yet. I'm too young for kids. But one day. You open the door and see a large barracks filled with cackling women. As soon as you enter, a large, fat, grotesque woman hands you an apron and a list of chores. Okay.
Sweep the floor.
Easy.
Wash dishes.
Annoying.
Make beds.
More annoying.
Cook meals.
Yeah, it's gotta be mac and cheese every night.
Clean the toilets.
Sucks.
Scrub the floors.
If I pour pints all over it and don't do anything else, you won't even know.
Launder the laundry.
Launder the laundry. Do the laundry? Or do I set up shell companies and filter the laundry through that?
You are terrified and you cannot imagine doing any of these things.
Oh, I can't sweep a floor. I'm a man. I'm a monkey man. A monk man. I am a 14th century monk man. Yeah, the Roomba could do half of those things. Just need an all-terrain Roomba. The day passes by quickly, and you barely get 3 of the chores done. The large woman returns and scolds you for not completing the list. It's a known fact that monks are terrified of daily chores. That's why nobody talks. If nobody talks, nobody has to do the chores. You pick up. Oh, wait.
She says that you will be whipped if you fail again.
No, not whipped.
As you leave the building, you see Cory standing outside. He asks you how it went. You say, not too bad.
Cory hands you an anti-thought microphone. Kind of red.
You turn it on and the voice of a young girl says, "Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am your hostess, Lola.
What?
Today we are going to talk about the latest rumors surrounding the missing persons case."
Uh-oh. I have it set to super thought mode. You realize you have the you have the thought microphone set to reverse.
Psychology mode and you feel silly.
Reverse psychology mode.
You are approached by a few other women and you are told that you are now in charge of the kitchen. You start cooking and you notice that it tastes awful.
You tell your Roomba. You tell your Siri. You tell your home automation system. Siri, set Roomba to get off its ass and do some real fucking work. Hopefully this counts. If we program it and we set it all up, we should still get the credit because they didn't do it.
The music stops and the lights dim. You hear the sound of a dance club coming from the speakers.
Oh, not again. Satan.
A woman walks into the kitchen and she is wearing a bikini.
Okay.
Her name is Dixie and you instantly recognize her as one of the most popular Twitch streamers.
Oh boy. You realize Dixie has spent hours in a hot tub. And try to hand her a towel, a slightly used towel, to dry off. Hopefully she accepts this.
She grabs the towel and starts drying herself. You are shocked and embarrassed when you realize that Dixie is completely naked.
I'm a monk. I should not be looking at this, but I can't close my eyes. It must be some satanic spell. No, it's...
You have to admit that she looks amazing and you would love nothing more than to strip her down right there and then.
I mean, she's already naked, so how much more could you strip her down? I mean, she was barely wearing anything when you first saw her. Take her skin off? That would be very satanic. Maybe that we would earn favor with Satan. You ask her if you can help with her show so you don't have to do these terrible chores. You beg and tell her that you are great with technology. This is a lie.
Dixie says, I appreciate the offer, but I have to make sure that I am giving my viewers what they want. My fans love it when I tease them and I will not disappoint.
It's all about the tease. You can't give anything away because then you get banned. But the tease, the strategic tease, could be better than the showing the goods. That's why that whole category exists. Strategic teasing. It should be RTS, real teasing women. RTW, I don't know. Strategic teasing. WTS. Women strategic WST. No skin strip tease, yeah. You think you know of a tease that would be popular, and Dixie agrees to give it a shot. You decide to have Dixie dress up in heavy monk robes. And then, as a monk, do you have to be celibate? Yeah, so this is like absolute torture.
Slowly take them off.
And then that's the whole show. And by the time you get that monk robe off,
She is only wearing a garter belt and stockings and she is clearly uncomfortable. You explain to her that the viewers want to see her struggling to remove the robe.
you create a robe that is very tight in some areas and very loose and others. It is almost like a straight jacket now when trying to remove.
You also add a hood that covers her head and makes it difficult to see anything. Dixie struggles for several minutes but finally manages to get the robe off. She is covered in sweat and she asks you for a fan.
Oh, you want a fan, do you? I read Matthew 4 and it said your viewers wanted robe struggling. Yeah. This is what the people want. Hey, what's up, Real Golden Tusk? That's not for sure, Misha. That's why they don't reveal the numbers. Granada, hey. World traveling now, aren't you? You accidentally get the uncovered industrial fan industrial metal fan. Come on, industrial. Industrial. You accidentally get the uncovered industrial metal fan, which Dixie's robes get wrapped in. And suddenly, Dixie is standing there with no skin on.
The viewers go crazy and you see comments such as, "Holy shit. That is hot."
You know, people don't like skin. The only perfect skin is the fleshy meat tendons that lie underneath. Bonely fans, yeah.
Damn, this girl is fine.
Damn, that girl is fine. Who knew? All she had to do was take off all that skin.
You are mortified that the whole world saw your mistake and you hope that nobody else will ever see the video.
Next time on Monks Gone Wild. Skin does regrow. I'm pretty sure it's small amounts. I'm pretty sure you can't get full skin rejuvenation.
It is the end of your shift and you are walking back to your apartment. You pass by a house and you hear someone screaming inside. You knock on the door and it opens. Inside you see a woman dressed in black leather with a whip dangling from her hand.
And now it's just full porn. All right, Monks Gone Wild. Thank you, Biz, for this prompt. All right, you know what that means, folks. Full body skin graft. I think you'd still need a donor skin, right? Normally when they do a skin graft, they take it from like your ass and slap it on your face, which just seems cruel and unusual. Oh, okay. One last thing. Dixie says, feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
The woman says, "Get out of here or I'll kill you."
Big fat woman.
You run away and you spend the night hiding under your bed. In the morning you wake up to find that Dixie is gone.
Probably gone from this mortal realm as well. Probably gone in like the every sense of the word. All right, here we go. Voting time, folks. New poll coming up. Do 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 boop do do new poll going up now. My poles were old. Then I made a new one. Something, something, something. My poles are old. So if you get ready for poll 2. And the voting is up. Get to votings. So if she went to Brazil. Oh yeah, okay. They've got plenty of extra ass skin in Brazil. She would only need like 3 Brazilian asses to get a full body skin graft. Those are some big asses. I wonder how that works with skin graft. Does it need to be like they gotta kind of color match it, right? Or can you donate to somebody else's skin? I think they tried to pull from you if possible, but what if you're like fully burned or something? I don't know if someone else's skin would take onto your body, or else we'd see like weird patchwork for people who were like completely burned in an accident or something, right? I think when like people have like burned faces, you can, if you want, crew poster, there's no rules against that. But it looks like Space Ghost is one. Thank you, Space Ghost. This prompt is by Anime. Thank you, Anime. I don't do it. I find it petty. I appreciate the honor in that. You are Space Ghost, a superhero talk show host. You are tired of people being scared of you just because you're a ghost. You think the only way to get people to trust you is to get a beloved group of celebrities to appear on your show. You persuade the cast of AiPD, Jason, Cory, Tony, and Cory, to appear on your show. I would love if they brought that back. It was such like a cheaply made show, but it was like so effective because they could just focus on like writing and doing funny shit. It didn't have to be. It's just weird that they got to use like Hanna-Barbera footage like that.
They all have their own reasons for appearing on your show. Jason wants to prove his innocence.
Oh.
Tony has some unfinished business with an old enemy.
Oh.
Cory is simply bored.
Okay.
As soon as they arrive at the studio, however, you realize how dangerous this situation really is.
Oh yeah. My controversy. Tony's enemy is the friend zone. Yeah, what was I accused of? I'll never tell, except on live television. And let it slip immediately. Oh no. Misha's got it. My crimes. I love MST3K and that was cheap. Exactly. You know, the things you can do. You say, Jason, we know that you're guilty of the crime of hating birthdays? Question mark? Are we like trying to bluff and get him to just admit it on air?
Yes, he says. You say, Tony, we know that you killed your brother.
Oh my God.
He looks down sadly and shakes his head.
No, but I want to.
You ask Cory, do you remember when I was married to Crystal?
Wow, Space Ghost, very antagonistic in his interviewing tactics. You hate birthdays, you killed your brother, and I married your ex-wife. Any questions? Cory's married to Billy Crystal. Maybe. You cut to a commercial break as your guests sit in silence. During the break, you explain that an interview show requires everyone to talk, to be successful.
After 2 hours of talking about various things like their
Nice.
childhoods or their favorite movie, it's time for your next question. You ask Jason if he remembers what happened after the party where he discovered that Crystal had been cheating on him.
Oh, shit. This is the perfect lead-in for Real Golden Tusk. It's like you predicted. All right. You break out a paternity test that shows Jason is Tony's real dad. Oh. It's a talk show, Misha. They'll cut it down to like 20 minutes. You got to get those good moments. Jerry. Aww.
He breaks down crying and starts sobbing uncontrollably. Tony walks up to Jason and hugs him tightly while Cory gives Jason a hug too.
Aww.
All three men begin weeping openly.
Aww. I'm sorry, we need you to start throwing chairs? What is this, hugging and crying?
You say, I'm sorry guys, but I need to wrap this up now.
Yeah, this is sucky television. Nobody wants to see grown men crying on TV. What is this, Lifetime? What is this, TLC? You explain after the show wraps that AiPD, that the boys from AiPD were terrible guests. They didn't get in heated verbal exchanges, and no one got violently angry. I mean, that's just television 101. What, you've never watched a show before?
Your producer said that there were many viewers who wanted more than that.
Shove it up your ass, producer.
You say, so, we will have another episode sometime next week. Maybe they can come back as contestants on our game show.
Yeah. You say, cut. Next time we don't show emotion. Come on, guys. No one wants to see grown men cry. What is this, the Michael Jordan Network? I don't get... Oh, what the...
The end.
The end?
Dear Darlene, you are a single woman living in New York City. You work as an assistant editor for a publishing company. One day you receive an anonymous letter that claims to have information regarding the death
We're just taking a hard
of
left
your
here.
boyfriend and the murder of...
Oh, I gotta find out what this murder is. Is this another space ghost plot? Whoa, holy shit.
your sister. The writer asks you to meet them at the place specified in the letter.
Oh,
When you arrive at the address, you find a body floating face down in the Hudson River.
space ghost coast to coast, bodies coast to coast.
You call the police and wait with the other witnesses until the police arrive.
You blame the body on Tony from AiPD. Space Ghost has a brother named Chad, but no sister. Good trivia.
You tell the police that Tony hated your sister so much that he murdered her and dumped her body in the river.
Oh, our sister.
You also claim that Tony is responsible for the death of your boyfriend.
Oh.
A few days later you learn that Tony is innocent and your boyfriend has died from natural causes.
Well, now don't I feel guilty for incriminating you in a murder scheme? Sorry. I'm sorry. You were just such a terrible guest. I just thought it would be you. But, as an apology, you have Tony as a guest on your show. And you apologize publicly on air.
You ask Tony if he would like to have dinner with you to make amends.
Yes.
After the show you invite Tony over to your apartment. You cook a meal for the both of you and you pour wine for Tony.
Wine and dine will get us out of a lawsuit, maybe.
As they eat, you ask Tony why he hates your sister so much.
Oh!
You ask, Tony, did you kill my sister? He looks at you and says, yes.
Son of a bitch!
You say, why?
I accused you of 2 crimes. I should have only accused you of 1. I accused you of too many crimes.
He says, she slept around on me. You say, Tony, I know that you hate birthdays. Why did you kill my sister?
Oh, like father, like son.
He looks down sadly and says, because she slept around on me.
Yeah, that's all you really need. I mean, I get it. Very extreme jealous type. Hopelessly in love. I kill your sister, but now your boyfriend. Yeah. You're accusing me of 2 murders? I only did 1 murder. You realize it would look really stupid of you to tell the police about this new information after you just made a big public apology. Murder is fine, but lying is somehow worse. Oh.
So you keep quiet.
I'm not saying anything.
One night you wake up in bed alone. You are confused because you remember having sex with Tony the previous evening.
What?
You get dressed and go downstairs to make some coffee.
Oh, God. The things we do to keep people quiet. But now that they have no reason to, because the sex was only supposed to be as an apology sex. But now there's nothing to be apologizing for, except for a murder cancels out a not murder. Tony did the walk of shame on us, yeah. Tony appears on the news and says,
It's been a pleasure working with Darlene. I hope we can do it again sometime. You say, what, Tony? You're not going to jail for killing Crystal and my boyfriend?
Space Ghost has fallen on hard times. Oh, yeah. You receive a letter from Jason inviting you to his anti-birthday party.
You say, this is crazy. I can't believe that Tony would do this to me. You decide to go anyway and you bring a camera crew along to record everything. When you arrive at the party, you discover that Tony isn't even there.
You realize this is a trap. Tony is trying to set you up for the murder. For the murders.
You run to the door and open it. You see Tony standing in front of you with a gun pointed at you.
Why?
You scream, Tony, why are you doing this to me?
Why, Tony? Why?
He shoots you dead. You hear a voice say, we knew you would never be able to resist us. We killed your sister and your boyfriend.
Whoa.
You look up into the sky and see Tony floating above you.
Whoa, Tony was a ghost the whole time. You realize Tony has a spirit attached to him that committed. You realize Tony has a gaggle of spirits attached to him that committed the murders. Next time on The Seventh Sense. Tony was Neo the whole time.
You say, Tony, how could you do this to me? He laughs cruelly and says, don't worry, Darlene, I'm still alive. I'll haunt you forever.
Oh, no! Well, I'm dead, so can you really haunt me forever? Can you haunt from the afterlife? I don't know. I was killed regularly, right? Next time on Space Tony, Ghost to Graveyard. What the fuck is with this Darlene?
Hello, Darlene. You are a single woman living in New York City. You work as an assistant editor for a publishing company.
What?
One day you receive an anonymous letter that claims to have information regarding the death of your boyfriend and the murder of your sister.
Death surrounds Darlene. All right, moving on to the next story here. Let's get this. Get ready for the voting time. Here comes the voting time. Groundhog Ghost Day, yeah. All right, poll coming up shortly here. Here we go. All right, get ready to vote and go. Oh, a nice even split. Who's going to take it away? Oh. Crazy Cat Lady took the lead. We're about halfway through. Oh, Crazy Cat Lady running away with it. Yep. All right. Mrs. Nestor. Thank you, Mrs. Nestor. This prompt is by Dance Macabre. Thank you, Dance Macabre. Whoever you are. You are Mrs. Nestor, an old lady who lives alone with her 3 cats. One day while redecorating, you decide to arrange your solar dancers in a new and exciting pattern. To your surprise, they begin moving in perfect rhythm with each other. They move faster and faster until ... She's put them into a pentagram. Yeah, maybe.
The room is filled with their hypnotic dance. The only way out of this trance is for one of them to fall asleep or die. Can you save all 3 before time runs out? Will you be able to escape from the deadly dance and live another day?
Oh my God, Mrs. Nestor. No one's going to believe this. Everyone's just going to think you died of natural causes. What a horrible, horrible way to go. Oh no. Oh God, I've triggered an escape room. Ate the grandson's brownies, yeah. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. No, Grandma. You're just hallucinating. I told you to stay out of the fridge. Don't eat my brownies. Oh. Okay. You knock over your picture. You knock over a picture of Jason from AiPD feeding your previous trio of cats to Alf. The frame shatters. And Alf rises from the photo. No, Alf, you're not real. You can't be real.
You pick up the pieces of glass and feed him again, but he doesn't eat it.
Yeah, go
He
grandma.
simply stares at you as if trying to figure something out. I'm not sure what happened, you say, but I think maybe we should give these guys some space.
Let me tell you, Miss Nestor did this exactly right. If Alf suddenly materializes in your home or apartment, feed him the broken glass from which he came. It's the only way. It's what he deserves. You might go, oh, I remember him being kind of fun. No, he's terrible, and you should get rid of him immediately before 4 seasons fly by, and he's eventually just cut up by the government. He should have been cut up by the government on episode 1. You realize you are slowly coming out of your trance, but Alf is still there. You realize you have to get rid of him before he eats all your new cats. Come on, eat glass. It's good for you. It's 0 calories on the Weight Watcher scale.
Do you kill him or do you try to lure him outside? No, you shout, he's my friend. The last thing you remember was being fed by Jason, so you feel safe giving him a chance.
What? It's like it's starting a whole new... Oh, I gotta redo that. Hold on.
What do you do?
What?
Holly K.
Hey, Holly K, what do you do?
The name's Alf. The cat stands on his hind legs and says, I am the Catman.
Oh my god, now my cats come to life. I'm not sure which is worse, Alf or the Catman. Negative calories from all the internal bleedings. Yeah, that's exactly right. Eat glass. It's the new diet craze. Eating broken glass. You are shocked to see your oldest, favorite, and most favorite cat, and most favorite tabby cat has started to talk. And
it seems like a dream. Your other 2 cats are sitting by your feet looking at Alf with interest. Suddenly, Alf jumps down and begins to play. His tail swishes back and forth and then he starts to purr.
just when you think of how nice Alf is being to your cats, he goes feral and rips the head off one of your cats.
He does this over and over again until all 3 of your beloved pets are dead.
There goes Catman.
You watch in horror as Alf devours your last pet. What do you do now?
Oh, here we go. I got a solution. Little did you know, Alf, I'm friends with Hunter S. Thompson.
Cheryl S.
Little did Alf know You were friends with Hunter S. Thompson. You call Hunter and tell him you've got a pest problem that needs exterminating. Hunter bursts into the house 15 minutes later. Drunk as hell. And blast Alf's head off with a shotgun.
As soon as you hear the shot, you jump on top of Alf and try to hold him down. But Alf is too fast. In less than a minute, Alf has turned into a pile of ashes.
Oh my god! He's some demonic creature. We have to destroy the ashes. He'll just come back. Hunter says, looks like a demon 90s mascot. You wouldn't believe how many of these there are. Hunter breaks out a kit to summon a kit filled with demon vanquishing items, such as, you know, your classic demon vanquishing items. I can't spell. I could spell vanquishing, vanquish. Apparently that is not close. Banishing, demon banishing. Alf has become a Dark Souls boss. Yeah.
Holy water, garlic, silver, salt, iron nails, and even a hammer.
This is the perfect Hunter S. Thompson thing to say.
You ask Hunter to help you exorcise your home. Sure thing, Hunter says. But first I need to go buy me a beer.
Hold on, lady. I gotta get drunk. I don't just do favors. Sober. Hunter gets irresponsibly drunk. But you don't want to say anything. Since he is doing you a favor. Is Hunter around your age? Hunter's old. Literal home exercising tool. Hunter makes a pentagram of salt and then pulls out a literal home exercising tool. I got you, Red. Exercising. This'll get rid of the Alps in here.
He takes out a large metal ball and throws it around your yard for a bit. After he finishes, he asks you what kind of spells you want.
It's a big black shake weight from Tony's house. Don't tell Tony.
Well, you say, I guess I'd like to keep my cats alive.
Hunter then waves his hands and chants something demonic, and all of your cats come back to life. Elf Busters, yeah.
You're welcome, Hunter says, handing you a bottle of wine.
I like to get drunk when good things happen to me. Here, I picked you up a bottle of wine. Oh, thanks, Hunter.
Your cats sit in front of you purring happily. They love you, Hunter says. They'll always love you.
Oh, he's so nice. Hunter then focuses on exercising Alf from this house. The walls begin to shake, and the house begins to quake. And suddenly, a grotesque, fleshy Alf emerges from the salt. Hunter says, "Quick! Stab him now!" You grab your wine corkscrew and stab him right in the eye.
Hunter says, see, easy as pie.
When two people are taking on a task, it seems so easy, yeah.
He walks away and leaves you standing there holding a bloody sword.
Well, it's a corkscrew, but...
Phew, you say, that was easy. You walk into your kitchen and make yourself a drink.
Wow. That was easy. The spirit of more compels you, yeah. You and Hunter get drunk together. You ask Hunter where he learned how to do all of this. Hunter tells you drugs. Just drugs.
You laugh. That's funny. I thought you were a writer. Hunter laughs. Hey, I write books too. I just don't have to read them.
I believe that he never reads his own book writing.
You laugh. Oh well, thanks for helping me out.
Hunter is about to leave when he hears your tabby cat say, "I am Catman." Uh-oh, tabby cat.
Hunter looks at you, confused. You say, don't worry about it. Just go home and enjoy your life.
I'll deal with it. That's all he says anyways. I am Catman.
Hunter says, all right, I will see you tomorrow.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, written the year I was born. Wow. I kind of forgot this was all an old lady. Yeah, Hunter really stole the show. The old lady was kind of just a catalyst for Alf being resurrected. You know, don't play with technology. I guess that you never know when you're going to summon a demonic portal to summon Alf. Catalyst, am I right? Oh. Well, I hate to end it so short. But I think we've come full circle, right? We got rid of Alf. All our cats are back alive. Road trip. Okay. You decide to take a road trip and take your cats all around the country. People at gas stations are very amused by your talking cat. And tell you he should have his own show at the Freak Show.
You drive to California and stop in Las Vegas. You take your cats to a casino and win $1 million playing blackjack.
What?
You buy a boat and sail up the coast to San Francisco.
Oh my God. What incredible luck. Who knew Mrs. Nestor was a fucking gambling card shark? $1 million, yeah. I think that's like super dollars. As you are sailing on your boat, you sail across the boat of famous Hollywood movie producer I think he's more of an actor than a producer.
Harrison Ford.
Wow.
Ford says, I can't believe I'm going to meet the guy who made that crazy cat.
Actually, Harrison, I'm an old lady. Yeah, sure.
You say,
Whatever,
yes, I am. Ford says, I have to admit I've been following you and your cats.
Harrison Ford rams your ship and boards to hand you a contract for an exclusive 3-movie deal featuring Catman. You are so excited that everyone will get to enjoy your kitties and sign without reading. Big mistake. Big mistake, Mrs. Nestor.
You agree to the deal and sign the contract. Ford says, now, I know you've got a lot of questions for me. You say, yes, I would like to know how you knew about my cats.
Harrison Ford says, you mean my cats. You read the first line of the contract, and it says, I forfeit ownership of my cats to Harrison Ford. That damn Harrison Ford. Marvel's Catman.
You say, no, I meant. Harrison Ford says, my cats are a secret. You say, how do you keep them a secret? Ford says, the only way I can be sure they stay a secret is if I never let anyone know.
Oh, these are like private Harrison films. Greenlit 20 seasons on Hulu. Oh no. Oh no.
You say, so, you're saying I shouldn't tell anybody about my cats? Ford says, exactly. You say, what about your wife?
Ford says, especially not my wife.
You say, you have 2 wives?
What?
Ford says, yes, I do.
Wow, TMZ. Here you go. Harrison Ford's got 2 wives.
You say, and you're telling me to keep my cats a secret from both of them?
You tell Harrison. You should celebrate with a solo plane ride, Mr. Ford.
You and Ford take off in a small airplane and fly over the ocean.
Oh my god, our dementia led us to get on the same plane.
After flying for a while, you look down and see a tiny island below you.
No, maybe this was part of our plan all along.
You say, Mr. Ford, I think we should land on that island.
You take over the controls and make a landing on the island. Harrison Ford asks you what the hell you are doing. And then you break out your trusty corkscrew and stab Harrison Ford right in the eyeball. It's Mrs. Nestor's kill move.
You say, I am Catman.
Oh, okay. Mrs. Nestor's gone full loco.
You and Harrison Ford are thrown overboard into the water. Harrison Ford says, I'm drowning. You say, just hold on, I'll save you.
You shove Harrison further under the water. Yeah, you say I know, exactly.
You say, come on, swim to shore. You swim back to the island and find that Harrison Ford has saved himself.
Well, this didn't go exactly to plan.
Harrison Ford says, why did you stab me in the eye?
You stab, you panic, and stab in the other eye. Reverse rose, yeah, what the fuck?
Harrison Ford says, I'm blind. You say, it's a miracle. We have to thank God. Harrison Ford says, God? What God? There is no God.
You ignore Harrison's screams of pain and brainstorm the film titles for your Catman movie. Oh, hell yeah.
Catman and the Unholy Grail.
Okay.
Catman and the Evil Wizard.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you can't do Unholy Grail. Too close.
Catman and the Vampire Queen.
Cool.
Catman and the Werewolf King. You say, Harrian, you're not going to die on me.
She doesn't even remember his name. Catmandu. Catman versus Golden Tusk, yeah. Harrison tells you the movies have already been titled. The 3 films about Catman will be called
Catman and the Holy Grail. Catman and the Evil Wizard.
Okay. I want better. There we go. I like that a little bit better.
Catman versus Dracula.
You can't have and. Everyone wants verses.
Catman vs. the Wolfman. Catman vs. Frankenstein.
That could be good. Because there's all these werewolves. There's no like werecats. Is that a thing in it? Anybody know of a movie where there's like a scary cat person? There's like black cats that are like, but those are just like normal cats. They're not like werecats. Werepussy? I totally believe that's a movie. But there's no like serious movies about it. Unless that's a serious movie that I have put by the wayside. Catman versus the Ice Cream Bunny. And also, how does he know our nickname is Frankenstein? Our old bones. David Lynch Cat People is quite good. Oh, I'll have to check it out. Oh, what's this? Oh, boy. Oh, Christmas or Cats, yeah. Red Letter Media has found all the niches already. You are amazed at Harrison Ford's resistance to being stabbed and drowned, and decide to just let him live. It must be a sign from God. 2 years pass by, and Catman versus Dracula is released in theaters.
You say, wow, this movie was great. Harrison Ford says, great? This is terrible.
Oh!
You say, but it's good. Harrison Ford says, the audience laughed too much.
Okay, Harrison Ford's got a Tommy Wiseau syndrome. He's got the director from Troll 2. He's Neil Breen. He's like, they don't get it. My cat movies, they don't understand. Oh, whoa.
They laughed when there were monsters attacking us, and they laughed during the sex scene.
Okay, hold on. Because I thought Catman versus Dracula implied that this was going to not... I thought it was going to be more of a kid's movie. But there's a sex scene? I guess in a monster movie, horror movies generally have more sex. Catman and Dracula had sex? Yeah, versus? Maybe the sex was bad. And that's what started the fight.
You say, but you can't blame the audience. You're laughing because you had to laugh.
Yeah, I agree.
Harrison Ford says, yes, but the studio told me to make the movie as funny as possible.
Well, there you go, Harrison. Mission accomplished. A kid's movie with a sex scene.
You say, well, maybe you could tone down the comedy. Harrison Ford says, if I don't make a good performance, the studio will fire me and replace me with someone else who knows how to act.
Oh, Harrison Ford made the crucial mistake of directing himself. 2 more years pass by. And Catman versus the Wolfman is released. This time, there is no comedy. And there is no sex. That's the tagline for the movie. There is no comedy. There is no sex. Catman versus the Wolfman.
You say, this movie sucked. Harrison Ford says, yeah, it was terrible. You say, but the audience loved it. Harrison Ford says, they didn't.
I was just trying to cheer you up. I thought you would feel really bad if your If you fixed all the problems, it still sucked. I think the original Star Wars trilogy still holds up. It is overhyped way. I mean, it doesn't deserve all these conventions. Indiana Jones again, yeah, I think is really good. But yeah, I can understand if it's not your cup of tea.
Harrison Ford says, they didn't. Everyone hates me now. You say, that's crazy. No one likes you.
Wow.
Harrison Ford says, I'm the worst actor in Hollywood. You say, you're kidding.
Okay. And the last Catman in the last movie. Catman versus Frankenstein. You play Harrison Ford's role.
Harrison Ford says, do you know why the studio hired you to do this? You say, no. Harrison Ford says, because they thought I couldn't do it.
Okay, then yes, I did know. Which one has the woman that just screams all the time? I think that's Temple of Doom. That one puts a sour, because it's good other than I just hate every scene where she's in. It also had the young Asian kid from the Goonies. That's the porn parody, I think. Well, let's see how a movie did.
Harrison Ford says, I'm not. Now I get paid millions of dollars to be humiliated in front of the entire world. You say, well, I hope you like playing the monster.
Oh, so Harrison Ford found a way to sneak in. The reviews are in. Oh no.
You are crushed.
Why would we think that putting an old elderly woman...
Your life has become miserable.
Oh no.
You are only able to watch movies on TV.
Oh no.
You are forced to listen to people talk about the latest film releases. You feel so alone and you want to cry.
Damn, this is what happens in Hollywood. This is what happens when you, like, they just don't write anything for you. You just have to wait and sit and hopefully someone writes a role for you. But most of the time, you never get the call. Your years wasted waiting for someone to write a film for you. And you just become alienated. All the people you thought were your friends are going on to make other films, other TV shows. But you make one huge stinker. Sorry, Catman. Nobody liked Catman. Why did they make 3 of them? She might be the oldest film star debut, yeah. I think she's rocking a hard 90 now, probably, with all the years that have passed by. She starred in the last one, of all things. And she was already old. You get a role in commercials. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay. Let's do that. You get excited. Had a chance to star in a commercial for
a new movie release. The ad agency calls you up and offers you $5,000 to appear in an infomercial promoting a new product.
All right, you said movie and now you're telling me infomercial. I'll still do it.
You say, sure, I'll do it.
That's so Hollywood. It's a new movie. It's 20 minutes. It already doesn't sound like a movie. It's 20 minutes and it's advertising a new product. It sounds like an infomercial. It is an infomercial. But you get $5,000. Okay, you should have just said that right away. It's an adult diaper commercial. Yeah, where's the beef? You ask what the product is, and the ad agency tells you it's an adult diaper commercial. It's $5K for 6 months on set. I hope it doesn't take that long to film a diaper commercial.
You say, I don't need any diapers. The ad agency says, we've tested the product and we think you'd look great in the commercial. You say, how much does the commercial pay?
No. We're not asking that again. You look at the script and see your character is named Old Bag with Huge Load and Diaper. And you have one line.
Old bag with huge load in diaper. I love my husband.
I love my husband. Pampers, extra strength adult diapers. Your husband never has to know. Wink.
You say, what, me, in a diaper? The ad agency says, it's perfect. Your lines are short and sweet and the whole thing will be over in 10 minutes.
You film the commercial. And suddenly, and when it releases, you are famous again.
All the paparazzi chase you around the city and you finally catch up to Harrison Ford and he asks you, why did you agree to do this? You say, I needed the money.
What's my motivation? You really ham it up. We're going to make a 20-minute movie in 10 minutes, yeah. The rest is just going to be B-roll of you walking around the set in a diaper. And we don't have to pay you for that. But it's going to be good B-roll. Next time on I Killed Alf and ended up in a diaper commercial. In an adult diaper ad. That's pretty much it. Star in an AiPD commercial.
The ad agency wants you to wear a bikini and pose on the beach.
All right, this looks fucking ridiculous. When I have, first off, I wouldn't wear a bikini. I'm especially not going to wear a bikini with a huge diaper on.
You say, I'm not wearing a bikini. The ad agency says, we've tested the product and we think you'd look great in the commercial.
An AIP fake advert shot like the 80s ad would be really funny. That's not a bad idea, Biz. Demons to the diapers, brags to riches. Oh, that's good. All right, here we go. Last story of the night. All right, here it comes. Voting. Oh, wait. There we go. Where's the beef? That's Tony's line. Yeah. All right, this will be the last story for tonight. Poll coming up right now. I can't say Richard Dick in a poll, so I'll just say Richard. There you go. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Everyone wants to see that Richard Dick. Everybody wants to see that Richard Dick. Richard than Dick. Richard than Dick. Richer than Dick. Richer than Dick. Richer than Dick. Richer than Dick. Richard D. Richard D. Yeah. I think Richard Dick has stolen it away unless somebody can get Steve some Blue Clues. Is Richard German? I don't know, but I know he's got a D. Richard D. Richard is a D. Richard's got a D. D. He's got 2 Ds. All right. Looks like Richard has won. Thank you, Richard. Here we go. Last story of the night. Bonus stories. This prompt is by Rustbox. Thank you, Rustbox. You are Richard Dick, an amateur fisherman. You are on your favorite pier, just fishing peacefully when something bites your hook. As soon as you grab your fishing rod, you know that this is not just a normal fish.
It's too big for any ordinary fish. A giant eel? No way. Your blood runs cold and your heart beats faster. You reel in the monster with all of your strength until it hits the water.
The monster pops out of the lake, and you are shocked to see that it it wasn't in the water? Yeah, did we hooked it? I think we just hooked a guy and dragged him into the water. It goes, oh, and we got a big monster. It's like, Richard Dick, you just hooked my grandpa. Oh.
A mermaid.
Oh.
She looks at you curiously before she swims away. The last thing you remember was being scared shitless by her appearance, but now, after waking up from your nap on your bed, you feel totally fine.
Okay. Carperus. Oh, nice. You take your boat out. Sorry. You take your boat out to look. Hold on. Drink some shark juice, Jay Sean. I'm allergic to boats, yeah. You take your boat out to look for the mermaid. And apologize. And suddenly, you are attacked by Carperus. A gigantic 3-headed carp. No, Carperus.
You have never seen one so big or fierce. He chases you around the lake and eventually he catches up with you. With his teeth, claws, and tail, there is no hope of escaping him.
You say out loud, I'm German and everybody loves German D, especially Jason from AiPD.
Who? Never mind, you reply. Just get me back to shore. After another hour of fighting against Carperus, you finally make it to the beach. There, sitting next to the pier, is a very beautiful woman who appears to be about 20 years old.
Whoa. That's not around our age, but that's old enough, I guess. You ignore the old woman. You ignore the woman and try as she tries to get your attention. You rush to your Ford pickup truck and pull out a laser sniper rifle. That's perfect for fishing mermaids. You rush back to the lake and start firing away.
The first shot misses completely, but the second hit its mark. The mermaid screams in pain and falls into the water. You don't stop shooting until she is dead.
Hey, it worked.
Your truck has been damaged pretty badly by the battle.
Oh, what the fuck? You turn around to see the beautiful woman has destroyed your truck trying to get your attention. You yell, "What? You destroy my damn truck!"
She says calmly, "I'm sorry, but I had to stop you from killing the mermaid."
We need exhibit back, yeah.
Well, why didn't you tell me that before? I did. You were too busy trying to kill her.
That's completely valid. You're right. I was way too busy trying to kill her. You ask the woman, what is her name? And she tells you.
Amy. You walk over to Amy and try to hug her, but she turns away.
I'm sure it'll buff out. Yeah, what could she have done?
What do you want?
Can you destroy an engine with your bare hands? That's more impressive, if anything.
My name is Richard Dick. I live in New York City. I am an American citizen and proud of it. I am a professional fisherman and love fishing. My truck is totaled and I need some money for repairs. How much will it cost to fix my truck?
Wow, this is like a voting ad for. We were only an amateur before, yeah. I think we're bluffing. We're trying to make it. We're trying to lie to make ourselves seem more important. But our truck sucked. We're an amateur fisherman. Fishing's all right. But she doesn't know that, and she just ruined our truck. Richard Dick or Richard Richard, yeah, Dick. Could be used for any of them. Richard, I would imagine, would be more annoying because everyone would think it's a mistake. You put your first name and the last name. No, it's Richard. Your name is Dick. And it's like, Richard Dick is German, not American. Tiny Richard would be worse. Tiny Dick, yeah. Dick Small. Richie Rich, yeah. Anime, what the fuck? What? Anime, I don't think I could do that. I don't think scat is allowed. I don't think that type of. I think. Ooh boy. I don't. I've never done this ever, anime, but I'm gonna have to refuse that one. I don't think I could type that in. You ask Amy to make it right. This has been Anime's Endgame the whole time, yeah. Sorry. I just don't want to do anything. Turd zones, yeah, exactly. I'll summon a bucket of turds and then whatever he does with them, that'll be. Yes, Amy, to give you her. You ask Amy to give you what she thinks is fair for destroying your truck. And she gives you. Jason wants the turds for himself. Ugh, no.
A smile and says, I'll let you have this. Amy hands you a check for $2,000.
That's not bad. That ain't bad at all.
How did you know how much my truck was worth? It's a gift from God.
Amy explains that the mermaid of the lake was her stepmother.
Her real mother died giving birth to her and she was raised by her father. One day, her father took her out fishing on the pier and they both fell asleep. When she woke up, she saw a mermaid in the lake and tried to catch it.
Okay. A gift from God is only worth $2K? Hey, when you're poor as hell, $2K is a gift from God. The truck's probably worth $800. It's probably like 1992. Most of it's eaten by roast. So she caught her stepmom. Is that what she's trying to say? The mermaid locked eyes with the father, and they instantly fell in love.
They married right then and there and lived happily ever after. You say, God really likes you.
All right, why did we get all religious all of a sudden? I think because we did like fishing, America, big Ford truck. It's just like this person is religious. We just gotta go straight. God loves you. Well, God is great. Even though I just killed your stepmom with a sniper rifle, God is so great. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna cash this check before it bounces.
Yes, he does. Now, if you will excuse me, I must go home and prepare for our wedding tonight.
You watch Amy walk into the lake. You immediately rush to the bank and attempt to cash the check. Oh!
Unfortunately, the check is counterfeit.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Damn, it's a fake. You are furious and ready to fight whoever made the check. But instead, you hear a voice behind you. Hi, Richard.
Who's this?
Welcome to the Lake District. My name is Jason. We are here
Whoa.
because we heard about the giant carp attacking you. Would you like to join us for dinner?
Was I mentioned in the story before? Is this just... Oh, I don't even know.
You turn around to see a man dressed in black leather pants and
Okay.
jacket with a top hat and cape.
I always think it's listening too much. Black leather pants and a jacket with a top hat and cape. Yep. That's my normal outside wear. If I'm ever heading out into public, gotta make sure I slap on my black leather pants and a jacket with a top hat and cape. Because I just love Zorro. Ah, okay. There we go. Thank you, anime. Yeah. You join Jason for dinner. Jason's house is lavish and right on the lake. You finish your meal when you notice Cory from AiPD's clothes, which are covered in the bloody remains of the mermaid, tucked under the table. What does it mean?
Jason asks you, do you have any plans for tomorrow? No, not really. What do you have in mind? Would you like to come along with me to visit my friend at the university?
What the fuck?
He's a professor and has an amazing collection of ancient artifacts and books.
What the fuck?
You say, sounds good.
Okay, I don't know what this is with Vicky. You go to the University of Michigan and head to a lab where the tanks are filled with carp and various blurry photos of mermaids. Go to Wayne State. Okay, yeah. You go to Wayne State. Ultra Detroit.
You ask Jason, where's your friend? He says, over here. You enter the room and see a large man standing in front of a microscope. Dr. Franklin, it's so nice to meet you.
Dr. Franklin tells you he has been studying what was his name? The three-headed carp. Dr. Franklin tells you he's been studying the Carparus, and thanks to you, he was able to obtain its corpse. Carparus, and now it's a Pokemon, yeah.
So, what can I help you with today? You say, I have a problem. I just received a check for $2,000 from the government and I need to cash it.
We are such a liar. We lie about everything. We lied about being a professional fisherman. We lied about, I guess, just that. And we lied about this. Ha!
You mean a bribe? Yeah. Well, that is a federal offense. I suggest you take it to the local police station.
Then I mean no.
But that would ruin my life.
Was this check from the government written in crayon? Yeah. Was it from any, did it just say bank on it? Then you notice a photo of Amy and ask, Why? What's this about, Dr. Franklin? How do you become a professional fish? Win money fishing? Yeah. I assume there's competitive fishing. Yeah, where it's just how much you can catch. Yeah, I don't know. How do you competitively fish? It just seems so random.
This is Amy. She's my fiance.
Ooh, the old professor and his 20-year-old fiance?
You ask him, how long have you two been together? We've known each other since high school. I proposed to her when she turned 18.
Oh. A guy I went to high school with became one? LOL. Wow, really? That's crazy. It just seems like such a niche market. But good for that guy. He's doing what he loves, clearly. Unless he's like, I just fucking hate these fish. I'm just so good at it. I come home smelling like shit all the time. You asked Dr. Franklin a weird question.
Do you think that mermaid really existed? Oh yes, she definitely did. Why do you ask? I was wondering if maybe the government had something to do with her disappearance.
This is truly a poor white American. We believe in government conspiracies. We love our truck. We're poor as hell. But goddamn, do we love our country. And we're willing to kill mermaids the day we find out about them. We don't even wait 10 minutes. We find a mermaid, and immediately we hate it and start hunting. Dr. Franklin tells you the government is indeed involved and that mermaids were a genetic experiment from the 50s that was testing the effects of ...
Radiation on fish.
Always
The experiments failed miserably and resulted in the mermaids becoming aggressive and attacking humans.
Oh, okay. Mermaids always existed then, and it was just like a Sasquatch situation. They're just like, stop radiating the oceans, you idiots.
I don't know why they disappeared. Maybe they all went back to the ocean.
Ocean's a big place. If you can swim deep enough, there's lots of room to hide. We killed the mermaid with our laser rifle, correct, yeah. But apparently there's a lot of mermaids. You invite yourself to Amy and Dr. Franklin's wedding. And bring along a very special +1. Ocean Man. Ocean Man. Jason's a merman. I've never seen his legs. And you never will. I like it repeated it. Ocean Man. Da, da, na, 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 that you understand.
You are now a member of the Lake District. Every morning, you wake up to a beautiful view of the lake, and every night, you return home with an even better view.
You tell Ocean Man. Oh, Ocean Man. I love you. Oh, shit. Pro fisherman. Ocean Man is your lover. Yep, I believe it. Yep, that looks like pro fishing, guys. Look at everybody's got sunglasses tan. Let me bring that over here. Look at that. Look at that. Sunglasses tan, everybody. This guy's not too bad. This guy's just tan all around. Why do they all eerily look kind of similar? It's long. Don't scroll. Okay. Too bad. Too late. I've already done it. And are they only catching bass? I don't know.
You ask him, "Are you going to be my new best friend?" Ocean Man says, "I'm already your best friend."
It has a wholesome end.
You say, "Really? That's wonderful."
When you fall asleep, Ocean Man brings out an army of mermaids that were related to the mermaid you killed. They take turns stabbing the shit out of you in your sleep. Only bass count. Okay.
You wake up to find the mermaids gone. You run outside to see Amy waiting for you. She says, "Richard, are you all right?" You say, "I feel terrible."
Oh my god, we were stabbed 1,000 times. I feel awful. Oh, I gotta get to the bathroom or something. And she's like, Richard, oh my god.
"I need to get some air." Amy takes you by the hand and leads you to the water.
Just a flesh
You immediately start swimming away from shore. Wait, where are you going?
Man, Richard Dick is just a Terminator. We are the final bad guy. If we have this much resistance to being stabbed and killed, we're the bad guy. We're like the horror that the world is trying to rid itself of.
You swim faster and faster until you are far enough away from land that the mermaids can no longer reach.
Amy shows you her mermaid extinction manifesto.
Now we can live happily ever after.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand, stab me 1,000 times. Yeah, that works surprisingly well.
A special guest appearance.
Who the fuck is
By R.J. Beddoes.
R.J. Beddoes?
Dear Mr. Smith, thank you for your interest in my novel, The
All
First
right.
Mermaid.
Next time on The First Mermaid.
1. You and Amy get married.
Uh-oh.
2. Your wife gives birth to a baby girl who grows up to become the second mermaid.
Uh-oh. Amy be cheating.
3. Your daughter becomes a mermaid herself.
Uh-oh. What do I do with this information? I don't know. When some people like figure that out, they like to sit in blissful ignorance though. Sometimes, right? Like Aunt Maury when the baby was a completely different color. They're like, I don't know. I think it's my baby. It's like everyone's just like, we already know what the answer is gonna be. We're gonna wait for the test results. All right. Larry, the results of the test are in, and you are not the father. And he's just like, oh no. That's what's happening. I think if we just never go on Maury, we can live in blissful ignorance of our mermaid child. It's ours. It's ours. It's just a genetic thing. That's a big oof. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you tomorrow. I'm gonna try to squeeze in an Esmeralda AI, but if not, definitely expect AiPD. Bye, Ho Wee Submit your prompts. See you tomorrow. Bye.